Hi there, my name is Suman. Thanks back with another video. So, as you might tell or you might know that I've been making videos for some time. Obviously, the rate of progression hasn't been that quick, right, in terms of quality and quantity, I would say. So this year I've been starting to get hired to do some videos for people and whatnot. And this other guy who's actually a friend of mine got me to do his music video, right? So this was an easy sort of collaboration because I wasn't paid. So if you're not paid, there is not too much pressure, and it's my first time doing a music video, right? I have the backup footage, the behind the scenes footage, but it was taken on what do we call this thing? An action camera. So I'm not sure if it looks good, right? Yeah, they use that as well. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna include it on this video. There are mistakes that I made during the making of that first video. Let me check something. Okay, so I was checking the audio, seeing if it works. There were mistakes that were made on the recording of the thing, and these people are making noise. So we're just gonna talk about 5 basic mistakes that I made when making that video, right? The first one, and I think the most important one, is the planning, right? With making that music video, it was quick and fun, but I think it would have been better if there was planning that went behind the thing, right? Because this guy gave me the song literally in the morning, saying this is the song we're making a music video to. So if you have any ideas or not. So I came up with one idea, and it was literally sort of the entire song, right? The entire song was based off of that idea, the idea that we came up with on that day and shot on that day. The other thing is planning the shots in terms of the locations and whatnot. We only shot the video one location 2 times, right? Speaking of shooting, the second mistake that I made was white balance, right, on my camera, making sure that the previous shots white balance is the same as this white balance. Problem was on that day of recording, there was the sun, and then when we did the second take, same spot, but we used both footage. When we did the second take, there was no sun. Obviously, we ended up keeping it like that, making it seem like different, whatever, right? Artistic choices that we made, but it was a mistake in the first place to not synchronize, to make sure that white balance, because it's harder to actually correct for white balances. You might know in terms of video, it's better if you get the thing right when shooting the video, right? And then talking of getting things right when shooting the video, with limited planning, right? We were busy adding on things as we were shooting the video, right? Some ideas came up literally when we were shooting the video, right? So with these, I'll link the video down below. Maybe I'll start this video with the shots from the video as well. Starts guys counting money, right? Then I get them from this angle, from this side, and then I go to a higher position, get the angle, like the top view, right, of them. The problem is with that shot is that I start with the top angle. No, I start with this angle, this side. You see the guy taking money, but when I go to that other angle, it's the other hand. Man, frustrating things. I'm sure most people won't notice those, but as a filmmaker, those are mistakes you don't wanna make, right? Excuse me. Then the other mistake, I'm not sure, I'm not even counting, but I think I'll just say 5. Hopefully we exceed 5, right? Then the other mistake was explaining white balance, continuity. Oh, I recently bought a gimbal, right? So the other mistake I think I made is using the gimbal properly, right? Because you found that I actually had to stabilize footage. Obviously, when you're using warp stabilizer on top of a gimbal, it's not that bad in terms of crashing the footage, but there were shots that were, you see, because I was shaking too much in terms of the gimbal. Obviously, I'm still going to do a review of this gimbal, and because the other thing I didn't know is you're not supposed to hold it straight up like your tripod. You're supposed to give it like this so that the other axis can do it work. Man, can do it work. I think it's supposed to be like that in English, right? That was the thing that I didn't know. And also the ninja walk, you're supposed to do the ninja walk even when carrying a gimbal, because with a gimbal I thought, oh man, I have a gimbal, this thing should stabilize, there is no more reason to do the ninja walk. But you find that these steps, those when your heel steps on the ground, those do this thing on your camera, right? And the gimbal, and it's very it was tricky to get it right, especially if you're working with low resolution. And then the other thing is, what was this? The framing, right? The framing of the shots. I was supposed to line them up, but I tried. It wasn't that bad, but there were problems with the framing. So right now, I even did the same mistake when I recorded. I think I'm gonna post this video of a cooking show of some sort. Checking the audio is still recording. A cooking show of some sort. With that one as well, I made the mistake of having shots. You see, there's a table, the guy is cooking there. The table line is supposed to be straight like this. I'm supposed to have the camera straight. Man, I messed that up, and I saw when editing, it's very unpleasant looking. If you are a filmmaker, a video maker, you know those stuff, and they are very tricky and they don't look good or cinematic, right? Framing, try to do it like in post-production. Very hard if you're working with low quality and whatnot, right? Then the other mistake was we actually saw this when the song was already uploaded on YouTube, and there was no way to take it down and correct this, and I'm not sure why it happened, right? There is a meme actually on the internet about the thing where you don't check your render, right? So you play the music on your editing software, you play the thing or your video and whatnot, it plays, everything is working. So to you it doesn't seem like anything will go wrong. So you just export, then you upload to YouTube your thing. Found out later that some other thing didn't work, some other audio clip didn't render, or some few frames didn't render. That's what happened with that video. There was a portion of it that didn't render at all. So the guy like jumps a word, and it's a bit important, that word on the video. We saw it afterwards when we had already uploaded the thing. There was nothing we could do at that stage. We just left it like that. Obviously, you don't want that happening, so you have to check. I do that most times now, that I export a video, then I watch it. Although it wastes time, but I watch it to make sure that that mistake is not repeated. Right? This was a free thing I did for this guy, so there were no financial mistakes made yet. I'll update you as soon as I get more paid gigs with those ones. Yeah, I think those are all the mistakes I made. Let me check. Yes, those are all the mistakes I've made on the first video. Hopefully the noise outside doesn't interfere that much with this video. And that's been it. So much. Talk to you in the next one. Peace.